Hello, what is up guys? I'm here today, back with another Black Desert video. Today's video we'll be taking a look at the most recent patch that went live on December 29th of 2021 in Black Desert. We'll cover all of the events, that way you take advantage of them, as well as any information from the patch that is useful that you should know about. This patch brings a few new events as well as a couple of major changes, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and let's start off with the first event, the Kaffir Stone Extraction event that's going on right now. So for those of you that have ever used Kaffir stones before, you know that if you want to get them out of your gear, you only get 95% back, and it costs you 100,000 silver each. Well, with this patch, running through January 12th, so 2 weeks, 100% extraction removal and only costs 1 silver. So if you're re-rolling your gear or moving gear around or changing out stuff and want to get your Kaffir stones, now is the time to do it. Even if you think you're going to do it in the future, make sure to do it now. If you have no idea what Kaffir stones are or anything that I'm talking about, common theme with the Evil Do Us Harm YouTube channel is that there's probably a guide for that. The next event is the Winter Ice Fishing event that'll let you get the Fwaziwuzi Alpaca. So if you remember my video where we covered the Calphion Ball and went over all the things coming to the game, this is one of the things that they previewed and showcased. So yeah. It is a mount exclusive for the Shy characters, so if you have a Shy, you'll probably want to do this because it's pretty cool. And if you're not interested in the mount, you can also get Ancient Spirit Dust plus the Magical Spirit die thingies that are going on right now. But anyway, to get started with the event, you're going to need to talk to either Creo or Abilene, who are both located in Valencia, which is the first city you come to in the game. You can use the Find NPC function in the top right corner to help you find them, so I'm just going to go ahead and find Creo. So when you go ahead and reach the NPC, go ahead and talk to him, click on the chat option in the bottom corner right next to my webcam, and click Receive Event Splat Fishing Rod. You now have 30 of these fishing rods in your inventory. You then need to take a rip up to the Serene Spring. So the Serene Spring on the actual in-game map can be located right here, off to the side of Valencia. So Valencia, right over here. I'm gonna make my way over there and I'll meet you there. To get started with this event, go ahead and click on the Splat Fisher's Rod and it'll mark locations on the ice where you need to go to in order to fish. So I'll go over to this spot right here. Click on the rod in your inventory again and you're gonna poke a hole into the ice and then you will be seated waiting for a bite. And eventually you'll be greeted by a UI prompt telling you to hit the spacebar to start the minigame. So this minigame sucks, I'm gonna be straight up with you. You have to reel in the fish. So if you want to keep the fish from going to the bottom of the screen, you need to spin your mouse counterclockwise. And if you want to keep it going from the top of the screen, you got to spin the mouse clockwise. So I'm like spinning my mouse on like the pad down below, and that's like the only explanation I can give you. So what I'm going to do now is put my camera facing my mouse so you can see what I'm talking about. Did that help you understand it? Probably not. This game sucks. So to get the Alpaca Mount, you're going to need 2 of each of these, so I'm going to sit here and fish until I got them. But yeah, the Alpaca only lasts until February 23rd anyway, so like, and the rewards, the Ancient Spirit Dust, I mean, what is that? A couple of Kaffir stones, it's not worth a mental headache to me. But hey, you do you, I'm not your dad. So the turn-in NPC for this is Abilene, who is like across from Creo, like right over here. So just go ahead and talk to him. Click on the quest tab, Event Fuzzy, accept the quest, click on the chat option, hand him the fish. But I don't have all the fish you need to turn it in. But yeah, you would do that, and then you get the alpaca, and you can keep the alpaca for 2 months, and then Pearl Abyss takes it away from you. So, yeah, I value my risks more than that. So, on to the next one. Happy New Year! Yay! So what you're going to do for this one is take this code right here. It's in the description below. You can pull it from the patch thing if you want. Escape Key, Adventure Support. Use coupon. Click on that menu and hit Control-V to copy and paste that in. You will have successfully redeemed the code. Press the B key on the keyboard to bring up the different items that we get from this. So you get some Firecrackers, a Kiddix Crystal of Adventure, which is the EXP gaining crystal for when you are leveling up alts. Advice of Elks plus 40. Season Aurora Snowflakes plus 10. Some Artisan's Memories, and a Blessing of Old Moon pack, which is a value pack, Blessing of Camasylvia, and Secret Book of Old Moon for 3 days. So, yeah, cool stuff. Copy-paste the code. The next event will begin on January 1st, and on January 1st, you're going to talk to your Black Spirit. The quest is called Event Wish Lantern. Accept the quest, play through the series, and you'll get this box full of wishes that has a Kaffir Stone bundle, Memory Fragment bundle, 20 Onus Fragments, 20 Magical Shards, 10 Sharp Black Crystal Shards, and 10 Hard Black Crystal Shards. So January 1st, you can accept this quest, and I'll probably put a reminder out some point as well to let you know that it's available. Same thing, January 1st, you'll be able to turn in these Pouches of Fortune. So the Joyful Pouches of Fortune are obtained from grinding. I've gotten a bunch of them today. Can't do anything with them until January 1st. But you'll exchange them with Laura, who's located at the coastal cliff in Velia, which is just off to the side of Velia. It's like right over here. When you exchange those, she'll give you some silver as well as an item drop rate buff of 10%, skill EXP, or life EXP buffs. Up to you which one you want to pick. And the final thing on here is the New Year's Hope-Filled Aura. If you talk to your Black Spirit, go into the Exchange tab, you will see a new 22% item drop rate buff for 20 energy, and it lasts 60 minutes, which basically means it's a permanent drop rate buff that you could have while you're out grinding. And that's pretty much it for this series of New Year's events. The next event is the Red Battlefield Awaits. They released the new Red Battlefield map. If you press the escape key on the keyboard, navigate to the War tab, and then click on the Red Battlefield, you will see that there is a new Battlefield Valencia City. There are season server versions of this. And basically this is like a domination type sort of thing where you got to go ahead and control points, contest points, and you will gain control of them. The new rewards available for this is the event Red Box of Honor. The Red Box of Honor contains these different items in it. And you'll also get different awards at the end of the maintenance on January 19th, depending on how many times you participate in Red Battlefield. So generally partaking in Red Battlefield, trying out the new map and all of that stuff will get you some cool stuff. And that's it as far as events go. So now we're going to move on into the patch notes themselves, and the patch notes themselves don't bring a ton. Couple of things though. First things first, all of the classes didn't really get too many crazy things done with them, just some bug fixes. The only one that actually got any scaling changes was on the Ninja. So I think Ninja mains are pretty happy about that. I don't know though, I don't play Ninja. Moving on to the actual content of the patch though, hunting got buffed very hard with the addition of caphras stones that could be obtained while butchering. So hunting players have been complaining about this for a long time, and finally it has been added. The next thing is that the event Scroll of Equilibrium is now active. So if you press the Y key on the keyboard, you will see the Scroll of Equilibrium. You might have already obtained this. I made a video about it when it released. This thing can now be turned in to Aliston and Velia, which will give you the Chest of Equilibrium, and the Chest of Equilibrium, as we covered, gives you Breath, Strength, and Health EXP exchange coupons, as well as weapon exchange coupons, inventory exchange coupons, and carry weight exchange coupons. You can check out my patch video from either the last patch or maybe the Kaffir ball if you want more information, but yeah, use this when you are decided on which class you want to reroll to after the class reworks here. It'll let you copy your main stats and everything over, basically. So I was editing the footage back and realized that I missed one more thing that's going on. If you press the escape key on the keyboard, navigate to the Pearl shop, head under the Black Spirit's pick tab, and select Silver Event Items. There are some questionable boxes here that you can buy for silver, only pointing them out for anybody that wants to do some gambling. You can buy 5 of the Shikatu's combat box and life boxes per day for the next 2 weeks here. So you can gamble away 1 billion silver per day on these boxes if you're feeling it. There's also a one-time purchase New Year's Snowy Winter Adventure box for those of you that want to gamble but don't want to be fully invested into it. And I'm actually going to pop that one open right now because everybody loves gambling on boxes and videos. So let's see how we did. Oh. Son of a... And then beyond that, guys, nothing else too exciting with this patch. So a couple events you want to take advantage of. Make sure to log in for the January 1st one because the January 1st one is really, really good. Make sure to copy that code in, and yeah, basically that's going to do it. So if this video is going to help you in Black Desert, do let me know in the comment section below. Also, once again, if you're not subscribed, please consider it. You'll stay up to date when new content comes out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching once again. See you next live stream over on Twitch, YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Dice.